In this video, we're going to show you to install the serpentine belt tensioner on your Ford Mustang, located on the front side of your engine. We're going to use an 18mm wrench. I'm going to come on down here to the front of the tensioner bolt here on the pulley, put it on the pulley and lift up. That's going to give us some slack and we can go ahead and release this back down. Now we can remove our belt. Now the key thing here is before you remove that belt completely, it's always a good idea to either take a picture of it or write it down on a piece of paper or something of where the belt gets routed. Once that's all set, go ahead and pull that belt off and just get that set off to the side. Now right here in the center of the tension is going to be a T55 Torx bit. We're going to use our 1/2" drive ratchet with our T55. Get that in the center there. And let's go ahead and loosen that. Go ahead and remove that bolt and the tension will drop out. You know, on the base here, it's all aluminum and we have some corrosion on there, so we're just going to use a razor blade and we're just going to gently work our way around cleaning some of the old corrosion off of this. We just want to make sure we have a nice flat surface for this to attach to. And we're just taking off the big chunks of debris. Just kind of clean that up a little bit. Now the other thing that we also did was we went ahead and we cleaned up our bolt here. The bolt itself goes in and we have a steel bolt going into aluminum components. So we went ahead and used our wire brush and clean this up. We're going to apply some anti-seize to this bolt and then install the tensioner. On the back side of our tensioner here, we have 2 pins that actually locate the component on the engine itself. So when you're installing this here, you want to just kind of wiggle it back and forth until you can get those lined up. It should sit flush and then we'll put our bolt in. We have that in place. We can come on back with our ratchet and we'll snug that down. You notice on the replacement component here, the head of the bolt itself is sticking out beyond the hub here, and that is totally fine. That's the way it's designed on this part. I'm going to go ahead and torque this down to 24 foot-pounds. Now at this point here, you want to go ahead and pull out that picture or that schematic that you had drawn for the belt placement. We're going to start by dropping that over our alternator. Go around the outside of the power steering pump. This portion of the belt is going to go underneath the idler pulley. And then we want to run this belt down underneath the crankshaft and go around the crank. Back up and over the water pump. Now we have a good sized loop coming over here. We're going to bring this down, put that over the tensioner pulley down below. And then we're going to bring this up and we're going to hold tension on this belt by the AC compressor. I'm going to do that with one hand. And then come on over here. And this here is using a 15mm. Go ahead and bring up that tension on that. Stretch that belt up and over the AC compressor. Now that you have the belt on the AC compressor, you want to go ahead and inspect all of your pulleys and make sure that the belt is on. You can see it has walked off the water pump a little bit. So go ahead and just pull up on that tensioner a little bit. Slide that belt up in there. Inspect all of your pulleys. Make sure the belt is in all of the grooves properly, all the way around, and is on the crankshaft. That is on perfect. At this point here, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.